Hello, my name is Gary Schotten, and today I'm going to talk about the value of quality. I'm going to give you some ideas that most of you are going to say is a little bit of a repeat for some of you, but I will tell you that this is more important than you first would think. I was driving on a road trip, and I had a young gentleman I kind of mentor a bit, and he asked me a question. He said, "Gary, what would be the number one thing that you've learned in business that would help people?" And it kind of caught me off guard. And then I thought about it just as we're riding it a little bit, and I said, the value of quality. Now, right now, you're probably about to turn this off because, I've heard this, quality. Give me something more exciting, something more interesting, something, newest gadget or newest something, some new technology. I know all about quality. I'm telling you, you probably haven't counted the value of quality. And if you hear me out, and I hope you would, I hope to show you in my thought pattern, quality is the number one thing that has permeates that goes throughout our company, that is consistently the difference maker. You see, there's a lot of people, again, looking for what's next, what's out there, what's the new gadget. We're looking at new ways of doing things all the time. But if we currently doing things that are not at the highest quality, and we're creating processes and systems to produce the quality that is expected or that's paid for, then we're going to be missing the boat by adding new things to our company. You see, we have processes and systems. Almost all of us do, whether we realize it or not. On a personal basis, we might call them routines. But almost everyone, whether it's the banking, they have a process of taking in the money. They have a process of counting the money. They have a process of doing things. They have a process behind the scenes of processing loans. We have processes. It all comes from our body. We have systems that are inherently a part of us. We have the respiratory system, the respiratory system, the circulatory system, the nervous system. We have systems working together. So we all have processes or systems working together in our businesses. And so one of the things that we must start with is quality people. You see, when we create a culture that at different points in my life, I had a different business, and I made the mistake one time of just being desperate for someone. It was a labor job, and I found somebody that was just kind of off of the street, and pretty soon I noticed that all of his friends was coming and making applications and wanting to work for our job. It was the moving and storage business. It's not something that takes a lot of a college degree or even a high school diploma. It's basic labor. And yet I needed the culture to be integrity, the culture to be able to meet people, the culture able to finish a job with respect, and all kinds of things in being in people's homes. And so that was somebody I didn't want. So I had to move the culture of quality of people we're hiring back to what we wanted and what we needed, what we could pay for. Here in this business, we have able to pay high wages, very high wages, and we're able to give even overtime and have good benefit package. And so there's people always looking for our people, and we don't want them to go away. So we have quality people. We keep our quality people. We have a system to train our people. If they always are learning more day to day, that's what is exciting to a lot of people. You see, some people feel very stuck in their job, the routine. Now, others, that's okay. But a lot of our people are like the challenge of something new and different, or even what they're doing, the ways to improve it. So we create that culture of always improving, always making things better, always taking in suggestions, always listening to people's ideas. They can't just do it just because they want to, because we have processes and systems, but they can bring it to the table. They can bring it for our suggestions, and we do listen to them. We want longevity. We want people that are going to stay with us. And that means they still have to be able to be gone on vacation or have a personal need or just off on holidays, or they're not there for the day. So just because they're a quality person, they have to be one that will be sharing and adding to the process. So quality just goes all the way down the line. Now, from me as a salesperson, I am really the only salesperson for our company, because we're not out selling to hundreds of individuals. We keep our few customers very happy, and our customers very happy is when I show up as the decision maker and talk with them and make sure they're happy. So that's what we do there, and it works very well for us. But, you know, when we have quality and we know that we have parts that are coming to them with a high level of quality, consistent, we're favored by our customers. They look for us to take on more work for them. You might be surprised. I've been challenged at times with my customer to just almost to demand from me more time. At one point in the year 2014, 2011, 2010, 2011, we're ramping back up, and with this number one customer came to me, had me come into the office, and they said, we now demand of you, expect of you, a written plan that would give us some 600 or 700 man hours of work a month. And so basically we said, okay, we're gonna go ahead and add another building. We're gonna add some more equipment, and we're gonna hire 4 or 5 people that would make up that difference in a particular time span. They liked that because they knew that we provided number one quality. Fair price is always in there. You're not going to get away from that. But quality is the issue. On-time delivery, that's very important. Quality is still the number one. Quality trumps all of those things. You see, if I'm not willing to maintain quality as my number one factor, then I'm going to have customers that are going to be always looking around for somebody else that'll do better, higher quality, and cheaper, both those things. We have to have higher quality and cheaper occasionally, but we have to also be able to number one quality. There's a saying that my daughter actually uses sometimes with her pricing. She says, you know, this price may look a little high, but I'll guarantee you'll be happy at the end when you used us, you know. I have another saying that came from someone else that said, you know, if you don't have quality and someone comes to you, like your restaurant, or comes into your store or deals with you, they say in one visit you can get both your first visit, your last visit, and your never again visit all in one swoop. That's true. I'll never come back there again. All the things back from quality, the way you handle an issue. We say an issue or a problem, or somebody that's something that didn't go well. You can do that in a quality manner, a way that's respectable, a way that's acceptable, and those people will be okay with it. You know, quality is not perfection. It doesn't mean we never make a mistake, but we make sure at the end of a process that they know how important quality is. In our case, we look and show them how we've changed the process, so this will not happen again to the best of our ability. We have a scorecard. The scorecard tells us how many bad shipments got to our customer. That's the number one thing. You see, in an assembly line, if my part won't work, we stop the entire assembly line. That's what we're doing. We're providing parts for somebody else to assemble in high volume. We can't have a bad part. We have to be able to figure out how to stop that. Hey, I hope this helps. I hope you'll put a higher priority on quality. I hope you'll enjoy more of these lessons and teachings. I hope you'll be inspired to do better business. Thank you.